go. Okay, here is your strong at home workout number 5. This is your warm-up. You're going to go through 2 rounds. You're going to start with a 20 high knee march. So just you can march in place. Remember, tall spine and tight belly. And you can march as quickly or as slowly as you want to. 20 marches in total. Then you're going to get your Theraband. This is a great way to warm up our shoulders. So we'll do 10 pull-aparts. Nice tall spines, tight bellies. Shoulders are down and wide. And we're pulling the band apart. So 10 pull-aparts. Then we go to 10 external rotations. So we hold the band, palm up. The forearm and elbow is at 90 degrees, and setting that in tight against our ribs, lock those elbows in place and pull the band apart, rotating those hands to the outside. 10 of the external rotation. Okay, then we're going to go to an arm circle. Here you're going to stand with your arms straight out, shoulders stay down. Thumbs are going to be facing behind you, and you're just going to do 10 arm circles backwards. Make them as big or as small as you feel comfortable with. They don't have to be big. So once you've done 10 backwards, then you'll do 10 forwards. Okay? Then we move to a wall press. So we're going to stand with our bottom against the wall, upper back against the wall. Our hands go out into that I give up position. Belly is locked down and tight. And we're going to reach up the wall and back down. Trying to keep that rib cage down. Keeping that space in here the same as we reach up. Feeling that stretch in our shoulders. Trying to get our arms as close to the wall as we can. Many of you will be out here as you do this, and that's okay. You're working on your own mobility wherever you're at. So once you've done 10 of those, you'll then turn and face the wall, and we'll do a quick warm-up of our push-up. So hands are going just outside our shoulders, just below our shoulders. We take a step back with our feet and lock our body into a plank, and we're going to drop the elbow towards the floor, lowering our head towards the wall and back up. Here I'm just going to have you do 5 of these. 5 wall push-ups, and you're going to go through that round of our list twice, and then we'll move on to the strength focus. Okay, and here is your strength focus for our at-home workout number 5. We're going to be doing 4 sets of our 2 exercises, alternating between the 2. Make sure that you rest 1 to 2 minutes between each set. Make sure you're giving your body enough rest before you start the next exercise. So the first exercise is a shoulder press. So that's taking weight from chest height and pressing overhead. So you can choose to have 2 dumbbells if you have them, or 2 weights of equal weight in each hand. So we want to keep the weight equal, or you can go to 1 object, holding it in both hands. So in my case, I've got a jug. So our mechanics that we're looking at, our feet are right underneath our hips, our core is engaged, we have our glutes turned on, we have this space between our ribs and our hips set with our nice tight belly, we've got our tall spine. We're going to bring that load to our shoulder height, and we're just going to press straight up. So I'm asking you to do between 6 and 8 of these so that you achieve an RPE, I'm hitting the ceiling, an RPE of 7 out of 10. So for some of you, you may have to do a little bit more than the 8 reps, depending on your load. If your load is relatively light, you might have to do a few more reps to get that 7 out of 10. So be creative with whatever load you think you can find in your house. That jug that I have there is about 8 pounds. So for some of you, that will work. So we're going to alternate that shoulder press with a shoulder tap plank. So we can do this on the floor or using a higher height like a footstool, ottoman, chair, push the chair against the wall. You notice I have my ottoman or my footstool pushed in against the wall, so it's not going to slide away on me. So this is your scaled version. So you're going to place your hands or your elbows on the footstool and create a plank with your body. Make sure we're squeezing our glutes and thinking about tightening up that belly. So what we're going to do in this position is release one hand and touch the opposite shoulder. Release and touch. Release and touch. If we're on our elbows, it would look like this. So releasing the elbow, loading up the other arm, and touching. We're going to do 20 total of those. We can also do it on the floor. This is the more challenging position, is down here on the floor. So again, I'm shifting my weight, touch the opposite shoulder, shift and touch, shift and touch. The whole time keeping that core tight. So our goal is to try and have 20 taps. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4. Okay? So that is our shoulder tap plank, alternating with the shoulder press. Make sure you rest 1 to 2 minutes between each of those exercises, 4 rounds. Okay, so our conditioning workout for today's Strong at Home workout number 5 is a 12-minute steady state, working at your pace, resting as you need. And our workout exercises are push-ups, mountain climbers, and toe taps. Our rep scheme is 10, 20, 30. So we're going to start with 10 push-ups. On the push-ups, that's a big volume of push-ups to do at once. So you're going to scale to a higher height for your push-ups. For many of you, that might be going to a counter, which is a nice high height. Or in my case, I'm going to show you at the back of the couch. So I'm going to do 10 push-ups from a nice high height. So I want to be able to try and get through those 10 fairly straight setted. Some of you may even choose to go to the wall. So 10 push-ups. Then we move to mountain climbers. So mountain climbers, you could stay where you are. This would be your easiest version of the mountain climber. So if we're in this plank position, we're stepping one foot right in to as close to the hand as possible. Then we switch and switch. So each time I move my feet, that counts as 1. That's a relatively easy place to do your mountain climbers. We can make this progressively harder by lowering the height down. So I could go to my footstool again. So I'm in that plank, tapping my feet in and out. Reaching that foot to my hand. And again, to make it now harder, I can progress to the floor. Again, stepping that foot in as close to my hand as I can 20 times. Then we come up, and the last one that we're going to do is a toe tap, 30 toe taps. So I've just taken my jug as a target, and I'm just going to quickly tap it. Some of you, that toe tap might be like this. Some of you, it might be a little bit more of a skip. Whatever you choose to do, working at your pace. 30 toe taps. Then we go back to the push-ups, mountain climbers, and toe taps. You notice my breathing is up. This will get your breathing and heart rate going. Okay? And that's your workout for today. Okay, so today's little bit of mobility that we're going to do is just to open up our chest and our shoulders. We've had a lot of work on those today with the planks, the shoulder tap plank, the shoulder press, and then those push-ups. So we're going to start against a wall. So we're going to start facing the wall, reach one arm out so your thumb is up. Ideally that arm is level with your shoulder, so that palm's going to now stay on the wall as you basically walk away from the wall, opening up your chest, keeping the shoulder as close to the wall as you can, keeping that arm down on the wall. So we don't want to be out here like this. We want to keep that arm and shoulder against the wall. Keep the shoulder down. And just relax and breathe. And we want to try and hold this position anywhere between 20 seconds and a minute, relaxing through, thinking about breathing through the belly, and just feel that gentle stretch there in the front of your chest. And then you'll do that again on the other side. So arm goes out, straight from your shoulder, thumb up, turn, and walk away. You're going to relax and breathe. Take your time with this. Let those shoulders loosen up. And we'll see you next time.